Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. This is Anthony, and you're joining us for the ECOM and Beyond morning show. I'm glad to see everyone that's already here with us. Thank you so much for tuning in. With me, as always, is my awesome co-host Nate. Every day I'm hustling,
So
/ vaping / lion taming that sick beard, and he's starting to get his voice back. So that's a definite positive.
came back just in the nick of time,
Yeah, it sure did. It must be all that vaping that you did.
right?
So
I
I'm
went to
gonna
bed early.
go through and say hi to a few people that are here. First person in chat today was Larry Lafferty. You might want to toss him down for a brownie point. Then we got Johnny, Cajun Roots reseller. Got Matt BK Vending and Flipping. Jacob Michael, good morning. Reseller Man, what's going on, David? Scott, what's going on, my man? So don't forget there's no mail today. Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that today. Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward, what's going on? Other Kelly, hip flipping mama. Got Kelly with an I and Kelly with a Y. Lacking Kelly's. Got Craig, the Land Shark Picker. What's going on, Craig?
What's up, Craig?
Who else is in the house? Justin Jacobs. Good morning, dude. Good to see you, my man. DC Sales, the master of the license plate, is with us. Good morning, D. Glock 30 fan. Good morning. Glad you're with us. Steampunk Town, what is up? Stormy Fines, good to see you. I'm glad that you're here with us today. Larry Lafferty, why don't you have a wrench, my man? Let me hook you up. Let me rectify that, Larry.
Larry is on the board.
You've officially been wrenched. I haven't done that in a while. What is going on, Shane M? Glad you're here today. I'm gonna toss you a wrench too, Shane, because you're here all the time as well.
You've been dubbed the wrenched.
Yep. I used to do that all the time every time I wrenched somebody, but then I just started wrenching a whole bunch of people. D says, I will not even be turning on the heat press today. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of things that, at least for me, that change whenever I know it's a non-shipping day. I don't know about you, Nate. Is there any difference in the way that you run your business on a day that you know that there's no shipping, like due to like a postal holiday or something like that?
Well, usually I'd be, just going to work hours of work. But now that I'm off, because I told my boss basically like 30 hours in advance, saying I'm not coming in. Even when I was at work, I said I'm not coming in. So today I'm going to do a lot of listing and, just maybe a little basement prep, clean, organize. Really do some of that. And also I want to start doing some research on some wholesale. So I really want to get that rolling.
For sure. Good morning, Alexis. Glad you're with us. We have Chris, Thrift Beast. What's going on, my man? Buying Space, what is up? Glad you're here today. Michelle Lathan, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Mark Pasternak, what is up, dude? It's about to be Mark's birthday in a couple weeks. Actually, no, this week, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Sunday is Mark's birthday. So happy early birthday. And somebody with an awesome beard has a birthday this week, too. Might be on the 23rd. You might want to come showering him with gifts that day.
Yeah, I'll have to show on my birthday. How about that?
Just don't show up in your birthday suit.
I'll make sure to leave out the dry cleaners.
Okay, sounds good. Eric Bischoff's in the house. What's up, dude?
I saw a new face, Stormy Fines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, glad you're here, Stormy.
Welcome.
Dee's daughter is going to be 20 on Thursday. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, typically for days that there's no mail, for the most part, like it's usually a big holiday. But since today's like a government holiday, but I'll do just more research and do things that I don't usually have enough time to do.
Yeah,
for sure.
see. We got Road Warrior Reseller. Good morning, man. Storage Scavenger. What is up? Glad you're here. Auctions for you. What's going on, T? Glad that you're here. You guys are into auctions. You definitely want to check out T. She does auctions almost every day of the week, and they're real quality auctions. So I highly suggest you guys checking her out. Hit Flippin' Mama does auctions too every Wednesday at 7.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better. I really feel a lot of stuff on my chest, like coming out, like so. I feel like I'm starting to win the battle here. I got my voice back, so we're starting to come back. Hopefully, it doesn't die on me during the show.
Yeah, that would suck. So yeah, it's awesome to have everyone here. So let me ask you guys, what? Oh, Andy the Good Life, what's up, man? What do you do on days where there is no shipping? Like, I know personally for me, I'm gonna spend the day, like I'm still on crossless mode because it's actually been killing the game, believe it or not. The more I've been tossing on Mercari, the more it's been selling. I'm finding that I have a pretty good type of inventory for Mercari. So the more I've put over there, the better I've been doing. So I'm going to continue to cross post all of this stale inventory over to Mercari because it's selling through. So that's my plan for the day. Since Tuesdays are normally a busy day for me too. Just because we have the morning show, and then right after that, I typically have just a small window to get my shipping out before we have Bible study on my other channel, Flippin' Hope. So normally I'm pretty busy, so I'll probably get a jump start on the stuff that needs to go out today too. But the main goal objective for today is to get as much cross posted on Vendu. Yeah, I got my Vendu coupon today as well, Craig. You know what? I was wondering if today was the last day for it or if yesterday was, but it's still letting me cross post, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can today.
Yeah, I might have to join that join the crowd with that and just give it a whirl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt anything. I just hope I don't sell something and not remember to go look and see if I sold something over there, because it's like a total different thing, like a whole different platform.
For sure.
Does Mercari give you like a ding or a notification or anything when you have the app on your phone?
They'll send you an email. You don't get like a cha-ching or anything like that, unfortunately, which sucks.
What were they thinking?
I don't know, man.
They should have something.
Matt's gonna list, he said. Lexus has a shipload of listing to do. I hear you there. I'm behind on listing just because I've been cross-posting so much. Just trying to take full advantage of the free Vendu before it's not free anymore.
Now, is that for only on the phone or is that on both Vendu?
It's on the computer, not on the phone,
Okay.
that I know of.
I'll check. I thought that might have been how you were getting a lot of your stuff done.
Yeah. So Johnny said he's going to list, take more pictures, list, and now getting through items to set up his antique booth. He has to make a run to bring stuff to put in the booth. Yeah. I actually located a place that's somewhat close to my house that I could set up an antique booth at. I wouldn't do antiques, of course. I would still do the same kind of stuff that I normally source, but it's another option, you know what I mean? Like that I could take larger items or things I just don't want to deal with on eBay or any of the online platforms. So I'm thinking about doing that, especially if we're going to be getting into, like storage lockers and liquidation and stuff like that. I need a place to put some of that stuff. So I'm really considering trying an antique booth.
Yeah, I think there's one not that far from me. I know they definitely have estate sales stuff. Like there's a company that is in one of the antique spots. So I don't know if they're running booths or not, but that'd be pretty awesome.
Oh, we got another Pittsburgher in the chat. Guys, go do me a favor. Go sub to this guy right here, Going Twice Flips. His name is Mark. He is from Pittsburgh. I've actually done a video with Mark if you go back through my Goodwill Bins videos. So definitely check him out. He's a cool dude. You guys will like him. And he actually has a completely different strategy at the bins than me. I'm out there getting the lightweight, small stuff. He's out there getting the really big stuff, and he's cleaning up out there. So definitely check him out. You'll get an interesting twist on reselling. Just want to make sure I take care of everybody's requests. So Nate, if you could watch the end of the chat, I'm gonna go back through.
Cool.
Yeah, Andy said eBay tanked lately. Haven't spent much time on it. You know what? I've had the same experience with eBay. However, this weekend it seems like it woke up. I might have had 6 or 7 sales on there, and I didn't even do any listing because I've been focusing so much on cross posting. And I think Mercari's actually been outproducing eBay since I've been moving stuff over there. So that's always good.
Roadwarrior Research says I could be hauling the stuff some of you guys shipped on Friday. That's crazy.
Wow, that is cool. DC Sales says usually nothing. 8 postal holidays a year. The ones that fall on weekdays are my only days off. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a great day to take off too, because technically you don't have to do anything. Because for me, every single day, the only non-negotiable I have is shipping. So that's a great excuse to take a day off. Anthony Bluegrass Picker, what's up, my man?
What's up, Jody?
I can show you the coupon, Kelly. Let me go to my email and pull it up right quick.
Lucas wants to know, is today massive markdowns at Ross or something?
I don't know. I'd like to go take a look. I got freaking gout in my foot, and I haven't really been able to walk the past 2 days. So I'm probably going to see if I can. I might try to go. I'll see if my wife will drive me. But she doesn't work till tonight. She does an overnight shift. So, but yeah, it sucks. It sucks real bad. So this is essentially what it is, the coupon and everything like that. So says, thank you for being a beta user. You've received this email because you're one of the users who participated in the Vendu beta program. We appreciate you for helping us test our software. To show our appreciation, we're giving you this coupon code. So here's the details. Your coupon code will give you 25% off your subscription for the first 6 months. This code is only for you, and it can only be used one time. Please do not share it. You can enter your code in the coupon field on the checkout page. Your coupon code will expire on January 31st, 2020. So I have my code down here, so I'm not going to share that since it can only be used once. I'm going to save that for me.
What is the website to go on Vendu?
Here, I'll drop a link. It's Vendu, VENDOO.co.
Oh, okay.
I'll drop it in the chat.
I typed in the other one. I typed in .com and it brought me into something crazy.
Yeah, I've done that before too. Yeah, dude, I figured you'd be excited, Anthony, about them Chiefs going to the Super Bowl.
What's up, Tommy 2.0?
Tommy.
Yeah, I might have to sneak in and get a couple listings transferred if I can.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy Dreamers are in the house.
What's up, Pam? Good to see you. I'm glad that you decided to join us this morning. Love to have you on if you ever get a day off, Pam. You'd be an awesome interview. No ship days. They like to relax and just normal listing. Yeah, that's typically what I do too. I'll either throw some YouTube on my computer or some music or even some Netflix or something like that, and I'll just rock out some listings on my phone.
The Good Life says, if anyone knows anyone who wants to buy pallets of Amazon stuff, send them my way. I have some. Hit me up. I would like to see what you got.
Let me know the pricing and the kind of stuff you have, and maybe I'll buy one from you. I've been doing the same thing. Kelly said, all I've been doing is cross posting with Vendu. Heck yeah. Vendu is awesome. Like, I've been really impressed with it. I mean, it has like a few little bugs, but once you get like the gist of it, it's pretty nice. It's very convenient. So Road Warrior Reseller is going to take a drive from Rock Springs, Wyoming to Lincoln, Nebraska. There you go. Do you do a lot of sourcing on your trips? Like, are you able to, or are you under like a tight time crunch with your trucking job?
Pam says she'll message you, Anthony, with a super smiley face.
Awesome. Pam, you are amazing. You're like one of my favorite people on earth. So Mark says he has a huge pile he's going through from the bins a few days ago. Over 200 spent in one trip. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I love going and get those mega hauls from the bins. I was just there on Saturday. When did you go, man? I know Nana Tink was there on Friday. Yeah, that's actually a really good bolo that Anthony just said. He's listing all of his Chiefs and Niners stuff. Every year for the Super Bowl, if you throw up whatever teams are in the Super Bowl stuff from them, it sells really well. Like last year, I was even selling St. Louis Rams stuff, even though they were technically the LA Rams that went to the Super Bowl, and it was flying, and it was all like stale inventory, but boom, it started to really pick up. So if you have any Kansas City Chiefs or San Francisco 49ers stuff, get that listed ASAP.
Yeah, the thing that's awesome about a team that has moved like what happened last year, that the fans are there's still going to be some fans in St. Louis that are going to still have love for the Rams, so they would want to buy their stuff because they're from St. Louis or whatever versus LA or whatever. So that stuff's actually more valuable if that would ever happen again. Say like this, God forbid Steelers would move. I'd rather have a Pittsburgh Steelers than like the Pittsburgh somebody else.
Yeah, for sure.
Cajun Roost asks, Pittsburgh, how do we get the Vendu coupon?
They email it to you if you've been using Vendu. And you've been a part of their beta program, they will they'll email it to you. So you just want to check whatever email you signed up with them under. I don't know how you would get it if not through email. This chat don't want to cooperate with me.
What's it, the StreamYard?
Yeah. Trying to make
sure
get
anybody who does live content, make sure to, at the end of the live, when it asks you how did everything go, give it a thumbs down and then say that the chat is always way too behind. So maybe they'll actually fix it. So if you could do that, it would help us all.
So Johnny said his booth is $50 a month. That is a phenomenal price from what I've seen on booths. So that's awesome, dude. That's really good.
Stormy Fine says, I regret not picking up a burlap 49ers blanket last month. Yeah, you should definitely grab that. That would have been good money. We all have things that we hope we should have bought and that we didn't. It happens.
Yeah. He says everyone has been complaining about eBay. Last January was great for me. Unfortunately, this January, not so much. Yeah, I actually went back through when I was pulling my tax information, and I was looking at what I made per month. And January and February last year were the worst months of the entire year for me. So I wasn't expecting a huge January, but I'm definitely expecting to outperform last January. Because my store, like I only started my eBay store like a year and a half ago. So that was like technically my first Q1. And it basically bombed because I was killing it in Q4, my first Q4. And then Q1, just like the bottom fell out. That's what's up. So Anthony's been relisting on eBay, sell similars. He's getting sales at the same price. He thinks eBay buries them. They very well could, because I've been going through my eBay because I have a guy on Mercari that I sold a NES system to, and he's wanting to get more stuff from me. So I was trying to just send over more of my Nintendo style listings, and I come to find that almost all of the NES games I have listed are not up there anymore. The only one that's up there is like Mario Duck Hunt, and that's like the cheapest one I have. So I'm finding that there's certain listings that eBay is just kind of wiped away, because I know for a fact they didn't sell because I still have them, and I didn't take them down because why would I take something down when I'm trying to sell it? So that's been an issue I've been dealing with, and I know Kelly at Flippin Mama's had that same issue as well. I don't know if any of you guys have had that issue where your like listings just kind of vanish into La La Land or wherever the heck eBay sends them.
It's very interesting that lately I've been selling stuff that's been listed for around a year that are selling right now. It's crazy to think that it took a year to sell, but it's been a lot of those items that I listed around that time. So maybe it was just stuff that's good for that time of year that just kind of sold, or or does it get lost in the sauce, as they say, and eBay's not able to push those listings normally, or they're not seen as normal.
Yeah. I'm the same way, storage scavenger. Even with the post office being closed, I'll still pull all my orders and get them packed up. The main reason being is Tuesdays are really busy for me as is. So I try to basically bang out as much as I can on Monday. That way I'm prepared for Tuesday. So I'll definitely be at least, I don't know if I'll print the labels today, but I'll at least pack the stuff that I'm sending. Yeah, and Glock 30 fan said lay off the red meat, anything alcohol. The crazy thing is, this past week, I'm like probably 8 days into it now. Me and Ashley started at Atkins diet. So I've now had gout in both of my feet. The right foot is like better already, and the left foot is like now worse than the right one was. And I take like this pill called allopurinol that's supposed to like prevent it. Since I've had gout, I've been doubling up on the dosage just to try to knock it out quicker. Plus, I've been basically drinking these, which is killing my diet because there's 29 carbs in this thing, and I pretty much drink the entire bottle. So it like kills my. But this is cherry juice. Cherry juice is really good for gout. So, but I'm real prone to it. So I was considering maybe switching up the diet.
Bluegrass Picker says my buddy ate salmon and helped with his gout. Don't know how bad his was.
Mm-hmm.
You need a little bit of fishy fish.
Well, fish is not good for gout either, from what I understand.
Oh, really? See, I have no idea. I've never experienced it. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Fish oil, I guess. Bluegrass Picker said.
Gotcha.
Need something real oily.
Okay, so Jacob's saying, so basically when you purchase the plan, you use the code, it discounts for 6 months. I started with the basic plan plus delisting, relisting. You can always upgrade or downgrade anytime. Absolutely. So it's really simple. I haven't picked any plan yet because I want to see how much I can get cross posted. But I've been like super excited about all the activity I've had on Mercari, and just talking with Tommy, the Bargain Effect. He's the one who originally got me on Mercari back when we were still doing the mid morning break room. And one thing I'm really noticing just as I'm putting more effort into it, because when I first started Mercari, all it was my RA stuff. It was just a way for me to get more eyes on like the stuff that I bought, like Walmart clearance or wherever. So I was just posting like RA stuff. Now that I'm posting everything, I'm really seeing that the inventory that I go for, like I don't want to say my niche, but the things I really enjoy selling, toys, video games, shoes, that kind of stuff, does really well over on Mercari. So if you sell stuff like similar to my stuff, then you might want to consider, diving into Mercari a little bit. Just out of curiosity, just by a show of numbers, if you are on Mercari currently, oh yeah, there's a question there. If you're on Mercari currently, just throw a 1 down there. If you're not, put a 2. If you're considering trying it, then just put a 3. So yeah, Anthony said I came in late. Did you say Mercari is performing better than eBay? Yes, currently Mercari is doing better than eBay. Since I've literally spent the weekend cross posting a lot of my underperforming eBay listings, and they've been flying out. So it's definitely at the current moment doing better than eBay for me, and it's cheaper too because it's a flat 10%. The thing I hate the most about Mercari though is that you can't do multi-quantity listings. That sucks because once something sells, you lose all the other watchers on it or all the other likers or whatever it is. But yeah, Mercari's doing better right now for me than eBay.
Yeah, we need to get Mercari to make some type of cha-ching or a coin drop or something, and add multi-quantity. Then I'd be 100% probably over Mercari versus eBay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to stick with eBay regardless, but Mercari is it's like a perfect complement for me. If that makes sense. Hey, Dana. Good morning to you. Glad you're here. Resale. What's up, man?
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Like eBay, even though maybe it's on a little bit of a downtrend or whatever, it's still one of the top dogs in all the platforms. It's top 3 without a doubt. So if you are doing other platforms, keep doing what you're doing on eBay, regardless of whatever is going on. Like don't leave out eBay. Like always keep listing on eBay, and then cross post like with Bendu and everything else. So make sure to keep feeding, because there's more eyes on more packages. Some people had bad experiences in the past and haven't went to there, and a lot of people are the younger generation are on Mercari. So you almost get like the younger crowd and like the older crowd, in both platforms. So my 2 cents on the subject.
For sure. What all platforms are you currently on, Nate?
Like I have accounts for set up and everything.
Yeah.
I have Amazon, eBay, Mercari, Posh, but I haven't done anything with Posh in really months. Like probably when I first started reselling, I had some stuff on there that didn't sell, but I was at the beginning stages, and my stuff that I had was very, not Posh like stuff, I guess you could say. So it didn't do well, of course. So, now that I've gotten clothes, throughout, and I've learned, I think I have some stuff that would do good on Posh. And, so I definitely do want to start adding more platforms into what I do, but it is going to be tougher on me to, because I'll be at work and something will sell, and then I'm like, oh my God, I got to take it down. My luck, it would sell on the other one, so it's hard for someone like myself to run multiple platforms. It's probably why I haven't done it yet, but we're going to at least try to push one more. I don't know about Mercari and Posh, but at least one more on top of the other 2. Probably Mercari, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
The share Posh is kind of rough.
Reseller Man says eBay's been great for him. So that's awesome. That's probably because you're like the reselling superhero, David.
Yeah,
But,
Justin Jacobs said that he had his best month in January, and he thought he'd have his worst because everyone's talking. It's just weird how certain people do better than others. And it just sometimes it's just the stuff that you have. It's not fourth quarter holiday items, but it's great stuff for after the holiday or whatever the case may be. It's stuff that people want. So that it could be that, and plus how eBay pushes your listings too. They could have buried them for fourth quarter, and now they're being seen because everything kind of got bought out for fourth quarter of that type of stuff. So
for sure. And Mark makes a good point here. He said he runs a huge sale on every item that's been listed in his store over 180 days, and he sees a increase from doing that. Yeah, I've done that before too. Now, when you say a huge sale, what would that be, like 30%, or do you go higher than 30? Because I'll often do 30%. Like whenever my eBay is like dead, I'll hit up some 30%.
Yeah, I think the highest I've done is 25. I did that for Black Friday. It's not because of the situation I'm in where I'm working, and I'm not as dependent on sales as the next guy. But I mean, I want them just as bad, that's for sure. But I'm a little more picky with my percents and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. So Alexis gave a link drop for my wife's channel. If anybody's interested in Disney stuff, you can go subscribe to Disburg. It's Ashley's channel. She has several videos out, and she does have a few more that I need to edit and put out there. So I've been having computer issues, so I'm trying my best to get as much as I can out there. But since I do all the work to release her videos, she knows that she's on the back burner until Picksburgh has all of its videos out, because that's our main channel. So
Rev Resale says I'm working on yearly sales for health and beauty items. He said Bolo vid. So I guess he has a video, I believe.
Yeah, you can cross post toys, fishing and picking on Mercari.
Yeah, Mercari, you could sell anything basically.
Yeah, that's what I love about Mercari.
It's a new age eBay.
So in it to flip, it says, am I alone in pulling and packing sold items as they come in? If I'm home, I will pack the items right away, making sure to change the ship date if needed to avoid spending too much time at once. So I used to do it that way. Like anytime I'd hear cha-ching, I'd run to the basement and start packing up whatever it was. But now the way I do it is I just wait till the morning. Typically right before the morning show or right after the morning show, I'll start pulling and packing. Sometimes both. Today it's going to be after.
I swear that packing, and like this is my own thing, like how other people think certain things work. This is my thing. I swear that by packing things right away when they sell, I swear it gives me a boost. Like, and I sell more items after that than I normally would.
Yeah.
Because I had stuff sell when I was off Friday, Saturday. I would pack my Friday stuff right away, and I had 5 or 6 items go out that Saturday. So it could either be a random occurrence or it could just be a push that Amazon, or not Amazon, eBay gives you maybe in search because of that. It's like they basically judge as activity.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like the I like having the best offers and stuff. It's activity that helps your account.
Okay, so Anthony said, can you do lots? I'm assuming you're talking about Mercari. You can do lots. It's Mercari is different because you only get 40 words in the title as opposed to 80 that you get on eBay. So you need to be a little bit more descriptive in the description on Mercari. But yeah, typically what I would do is I would have the main picture be like of the entire lot. There's no problem with doing lots there. The biggest issue is that you can't do multi-quantity listings. So if it sales, then you have to then go and relist it again.
Yeah, reselling addicts. What's up, Jen? I hope you're feeling good.
That's awesome, Matt. He purchased some clothing from me last time I was on NASCAR Man's auction, and he's already sold some of it. That's what's up, dude. Glad to hear it. Yeah, that makes sense too. Anthony says, when I usually talk crap on eBay, it's because I've sold out of my good items, not eBay's fault. Most of the items in my store, or most of the time in my store. Yeah, that there is a good point there behind that. I mean, if you've already sold out of like your really good hot inventory, you can't be upset whenever you're sitting there with a whole bunch of long tail items and you're not making any sales. So that's a really good point as well. That's what's up, Rev. Rev Resale's got 20 orders to ship today. That's really cool, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm probably sitting at like 14 between eBay and Mercari, something like that. Might be a little bit more.
I wonder if FedEx is delivering today.
So Johnny's asking, has anyone heard how Jenny is doing? He'll be live on the show this afternoon. From what I know, like I didn't talk to her yesterday, but I talked to her on Saturday. She was in a lot of pain, so she's doing good though. She's like walking, so that's always good. But yeah, she was in a lot of pain. Just I guess that was like the supposed to be like the worst times for her those last couple days, pain wise. So she was definitely feeling it. I saw that she was live yesterday though, so she must be doing a little bit better. Yeah, just even Kelly said she seemed to be doing better last night.
I wonder if FedEx or UPS is delivering today.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
I know they delivered on other holidays.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I don't think they go by, like the government holiday thing. I think they just don't pick up, I think. Because I'm supposed to get some packages in the mail. I wanted to do show my haul that I got. Okay, says UPS is open.
Yeah, I figured they probably were. I don't know that I have any UPS stuff that needs to go out today. So I sent some stuff UPS Friday, but I don't know if I have any that needs to go out today.
Yeah, I definitely have a Amazon order to put in too.
Anthony's asking, why are all the Posh sellers talking shiz on the platform all of a sudden? I don't know, to be honest with you. Hey, what's up, Todd? Flippin' Hustlers in the house. Good to see you, my man. I don't really focus too much on Posh, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure. If Jody is in the house, he could probably tell us. I know Victoria. Nate's rubbing off on me now. Victoria is real big on Posh, but she's sailing on a ship right now, so doubt she's in the chat. Cios is in the house. What's going on, Lisa?
She's like, Posh, what's that? I'm on a boat.
Yeah, for sure. Jenny's in the house. How are you feeling today, Jenny? Am I really caught up in the chat?
Yeah.
Wow, that's what's up. See, Kelly's saying she has several offers on Mercari. Some are her women's 49er tops. Yep, 49er stuff's going to be hot. Chief stuff is going to be hot. Bluegrass Picker's going to be rolling in the money with all his Kansas City Chiefs stuff.
He's going to be like the guy of DuckTales swimming through the gold coins.
Yeah. Eric says she's doing well, telling everybody to shut up.
It's still in pain, but a little better. That's good. I'm sure it's going to be, a little bit better every day. So just keep getting better.
So FedEx is open today too. Thanks, Kelly.
Cool. I might get some stuff today, hopefully. If not, I know I definitely got a couple things coming Tuesday, Wednesday. PK vending and flipping asks, how long do you guys wait for payment before taking action? On eBay, I just have it set up for them to automatically open a case. So I think they wait 48 hours, and then if they don't, it's not paid by then they'll automatically open a case, and that usually gets the buyer to pay because they don't want to get dinged.
Yeah, for sure. I need to get on that automatic case stuff. I just have never logged in and set that up. So I'll do it as soon as I'm able to, for the most part. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through, making sure I didn't miss anything. So let me ask you this: what do you have planned for today, Nate? You're off work today. What's your focus on?
I'm gonna do a little bit of research right after the show, and then probably do some type of working hangout. Since I'm going to be down here working anyway, I might as well hang out with the fam, my YouTube fam. So yeah, probably definitely do that. I'm going to guess probably about 2:00, something like that.
What's up? So Eric's asking, anybody have buyer payment fail on Mercari? Yes, I've had that happen several times. Typically what they need to do is update their card with Mercari. So a lot of times they either have old credit card there or something that's no longer active. All they really need to do is just update that. And once they update that, you're good to go.
Bluegrass Figure said, I had my largest eBay sale yesterday. I'm just waiting on PayPal notification. He's a huge buyer, so I know he'll pay. That's awesome. I'm going to guess it's something Mahomey. Good Destiny in the house. Good morning.
What up, Des? Good to see you today.
I have a playlist for all my stuff. I have like the ECOM shows, the ones that I did on entrepreneurs. I have just regular content on playlists that I pre-uploaded, working hangouts. So you can pick your poison.
Yeah, I have a lot of playlists set up too, but like in my own admittance, I don't do it as well as I need to because I forget, and then I go back and do it.
Oh, that's awesome. He has a Mahomes rookie autograph, 2 out of 2 with a red swoosh from the jersey. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Because that would be awesome. That would be just a cool piece of his jersey, and not only of his jersey, has a Nike symbol too. So that's awesome. You have a Nike rookie card, basically. I was gonna say there can't be too many of them because only either 2 or 3 symbols on a jersey, so that's got to be pretty rare. He said he didn't want to sell it. Yeah, I don't believe
you. How much did you get for it? I haven't seen the video yet.
I would ask for the moon for it.
Yeah, for sure. Had to be something pretty good if it's his biggest sale ever.
What do you got going on today, Anthony?
Yeah, honestly, it depends on like my foot, because I'm still having trouble putting weight on it, and I have a lot of weight behind me, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind hitting up Ross. Definitely wouldn't mind hitting up some Ross today. But I also I'll probably pull my orders, at least the ones that I have going out right now, and probably even like film that, because I've done a few videos. Like I have one that I just need to get like edited. That is me just pulling and packing orders, kind of like Lonnie does. You know what I mean? Where you go get the orders, tell everybody what they sold for, type thing. So I have one of those videos that I need to release. I'll probably record that again today. Then what else do I have to do? I'm just going to try to cross post as much as I can to Mercari.
Golden Toys Flips asks both of us, what is your number one item you think is overlooked at the bins that sells well on eBay? Trying to think.
I mean, for me, it's normally plush, although some of that can be very long tail. A lot of people just like throw them out of the way like they're junk. I have noticed just by going with you that I mean, a lot of times people don't really like the large items just because of the weight. But you can make good money on the larger items, especially with the $4.99 cutoff price. So yeah, a lot of times the stuff that I really look for that a lot of people pass up is toys at the very bottom and just different types of plush. Like I picked up a bunch of Build-A-Bear stuff the other day, and Build-A-Bear is really hot. Every time I've ever had it at auction or on eBay, it does really well. So those are the types of things that I normally find at the bins that other people don't really care for. What about you, Nate?
I would say two different things. Definitely clothing. I don't think a lot of people really go near the clothing as much. They probably think it's really picked over because of, it being sold for $1, then coming to the bins, or sometimes it just comes straight to the bins. But I found some nice clothing, Nike, Under Armour, that type of stuff. That's bread and butter clothing. Them getting for pennies on a dollar, compared to even Goodwill prices. So I would say that, and because I was surprised at what I was finding in the bins last time I went. Because usually I just stick to the hard goods and just keep rolling through, but it was looking kind of rough that day I was with Anthony. So I went over and looked at the bins. There was like 2 people over there, and then I just started diving in. I bought like 10 or 15 pieces of clothing, and I wasn't even looking very long. The other one I would say maybe is possibly some books. Some of the ones, that doesn't have like barcodes to them because they can't get scanned on for people that sell on Amazon. So I think sometimes those get passed up a little bit, just because it's a little harder to look them up. But, like Anthony said, like the plush is usually pretty good too. That's something I need to grab in a very conservative fashion.
For sure. Yeah, another good thing that I have found to get at the bins too is hats. They weigh nothing, and I've done really well selling hats. So if there's hats that are in somewhat decent shape, I pick them up. If there's like they're gross looking or something like that, I'd leave them behind. But if it's something that can be rectified with a lint brush, I pick up all the hats I can get, so long as they have like something cool on them. Which most of the hats we find there are like Pittsburgh themed hats. So those all sell very well. Like even the Pirates, they suck, but it's a cool hat. Like everybody likes to rock the P, as you can see with me and Nate right now.
Yeah, Colin Twice Flip says, I feel like power cords and adapters from electronics are great sellers looking for heat blanket cords, skillet power cords, and laptop power cords. Most of the ones I find, at the bins, lately when I go, they're mostly like ones that, are out of date, like really bad. Like found some compact ones and the Gateway. So those computers are probably not able to even turn on right now. But yeah, I mean, if you'd find some of those that are good, 100%. Because I mean, a lot of people, they lose those packing those away, or they get damaged because they're running under something or next to a rocking chair, and it gets worn, and then they can't use it because it can cause a fire or it doesn't work, so they buy another one.
Hey, congrats on 500, Matt. If you guys haven't checked out his video that he released this morning, make sure you go and do so. That's awesome, my man. Good morning to Jordan, my flipping life. What's up, dude?
What's up, Jordan?
Those are some really good bolos, though, Mark. Another thing I always try to find is remote controls. Those are always super cheap.
Yeah,
and buy them.
Yeah, they're really, really light, and you get the better brands.
Yeah.
You can get $20 a piece pretty easily for certain ones, and even more for other ones. Like if it's Bose, and I think Bose stuff's going to even go up more money now that I heard they're taking out their retail shops in the U.S. and a couple other places.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Kelly. She just dropped a link in our Facebook group to help identify Build-A-Bear plush, which is super helpful. I appreciate it anytime people put information in there. Let me go ahead and Facebook group because this is kind of where we communicate about the show. It's a good place if you'd like to go and promote any videos you do or, pretty much anything of that nature. So make sure you guys go check out the group. I just dropped a link for it. If you're also interested in coming to the Pittsburgh meetup, that's where we're doing a lot of the planning and talking about it is in there. So definitely go and join the Facebook group. You will like it. Hey, see you later, Johnny. Hope you have good luck at your antique booth. Nate, are you still seeing me? My computer freeze.
Yeah, you're still there.
Okay, cool. Nice, Matt. Found an Easton Mako bat at Goodwill the other day for $370. So what's up? What's going on, Lobster? It's going to start a 99-cent auction on eBay to start purging inventory. So not a bad idea. There you go. Jordan posted a video in the Facebook group about cleaning shoes quick from the bins or Goodwill. That's cool. It's a good video.
Yeah, I watched that after he did a premiere with it after his live the other day. Turned them shoes pretty spiffy.
That's a pretty generous giveaway there, Lobster. For Wednesday is the 200 subs giveaway, a $75 card. What's up? Everybody go get that money, guys. Good morning, Brittany. Glad that you're here. So in it, it says short-term markdowns have been helping my sales, even at only 15%. Yeah, I need to do a little bit more of the short-term sales. Like right now, I don't even think I'm running a sale. I had a 10% sale going, and it expired over the weekend. So I probably need to run another sale just to kind of keep things rolling in eBay.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way. I think I didn't put anything up for that. I gotta put one up for today.
Yeah. Well, we'll remind each other to start one after the show. Yeah, definitely. And Flippin says that clock ticking down the last 24 hours gets people motivated to buy. It's a really good concept. Now, when you do in it to Flip It or anybody else in the chat, when you do those short sales, how short do you make them? Like for me, like I normally don't do anything less than 3 days to a week. So I might do a weekend sale. I might do a a full week sale. Sometimes I'll do a full month sale, which definitely might not be the best option. But I did that for most of December because of vacation and the holidays and all that stuff. I just ran a full month sale, and that really, kind of helped me as far as keeping the sales rolling. So Dana does Thursday through Sunday sales. It's not bad. Matt does 48 hours.
Yeah, I do. I'll do Friday to basically Monday morning, like at midnight, I guess, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll do, the other rest of the day. So I do 2 sales a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you do like a 24-hour sale, like how Steven says, you have to almost like do it in advance, because if you do it any less, then it will yell at you. I had trouble with that before.
For sure. Yeah, I might have to try a little bit shorter sales.
Yeah, it helps, because I mean, like, for example, like you can even go a little more aggressive and not have to be like, oh well, that's going to crush me if I do it all week, or you know what I mean. If you really want to push some sales out because you need some cash flow, because that's what I do. I do it based on cash flow needs, or just like just certain situations where it's a holiday coming, or stuff's getting out of season soon, so I'll do a push before it gets too late in the season of stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I usually run promoted. I run them on everything except for something that's very, very unique, or not a lot of people would have that item.
I normally only do promoted listings once something's been up about a week. I normally will give new listings about a week before I promote them, just in case they sell. That way I don't have to pay eBay more money. So
the thing that's crazy is I have promoteds on everything but like 2 items, and I only paid for, on my last eBay invoice, I only paid for 4 items that were actually getting promoted, because either people were crushing me because it's such a small little amount now per page, and they're doing higher amounts, and it's not cycling me through. So I might have to adjust mine a little bit.
Yeah. So and it Flippin says I start now sales all the time. I do the same thing. I normally don't schedule it out, like unless, like, for example, like Black Friday, Christmas, like stuff like that. Like I might have a larger sale than I normally would, so I'll pre-schedule that out, with my regular sale ending beforehand. But as far as anything else, I don't really schedule it out. I just go like right as soon as I want to do it. Hey, what's going on, Zach? Dorsey's in the house.
What's up, Zach?
Met Zach when I was down in Rhode Island with Derek.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
What's up, Greg? Said I'm late to the game. What's going on, man? Yeah, you're a little late, but better late than never, I always say.
What's up, No Money G?
Speaking of which, Gary should be popping in any minute now. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Yep.
Wakey, Gary.
He's due.
Make that bakey.
He's due. He's sleeping in like maybe a few other people are, because there's no shipping today. Everyone's like, screw it. There ain't no reason to have a morning. I'm going to sleep right through it.
Yeah, for sure.
For people that do this full time, I can understand that, because you do need to recharge every once in a while. Like, I went to bed early, and I never do that. I went to bed at, I think I fell asleep right after I was trying to bid on an item on Auctions for You. And Donna, I bid on a video game lot, and I lost, and then I kind of fell asleep right after that. So I think that was for like
night. I hate missing the video game lots. I crashed so early last night. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was texting you and you didn't read it, and I was like, oh, we sleep.
Yep.
I text you at all hours of the morning, night.
Yeah, I know.
You're probably like, this freaking guy.
Oh, I don't care, dude.
Like, he doesn't sleep.
The only time you sleep is when you pass out at your computer.
Yeah, it's usually like this. or the one day I was like this.
You know what you need to do, dude? You need to put like a futon or something down in your basement. That way, like when you do pass out at the computer, you can just like roll off your chair into something you can actually sleep in. Either that or get one of them racer chairs that have the recliner in it.
Yeah, my wife's getting me one for my birthday.
What's up?
She told me she didn't get me one of those real nice chairs because every chair I get in, like I bought this chair not that long ago, and it wasn't super expensive, but it was nice for what it was. It was like $40. And
I mean, you don't gotta ask. You can do whatever you want, girl.
And what was I gonna say? So every time I get a chair, because I'm a little bit heavier, like it always wants to just like it doesn't stay up like it should. So I'm like a little lower than I want to be technically. My desk is really up high, which is nice, but I want to be up a little bit higher with it. So hopefully this getting a solid, like super good chair will solve that problem.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a better chair too, because this one is super uncomfortable for long stretches.
Yeah, you definitely need to upgrade that chair too. Did you ever get rid of that movie prop chair?
Or no, I still have it. Truth be told, I haven't even listed it yet.
Oh man.
Yeah. I just stuck it up in my bedroom. It's just sitting there.
You better list that thing like as soon as the show's over.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that thing was pretty cool though.
I'm sure there's got to be somebody that is infatuated with that. Get some good money for it.
I haven't even comped it yet or anything.
See, what percent sell am I going to run? We're on 15, I guess.
My wife wanted to kill me because the first week I had it, I just had it in the living room. And I didn't want to bring it down to the basement so like it'd get scuffed up or anything. So I just brought it up to my bedroom and I just stuck it up against the wall.
Hopefully Nala ain't clawing at it or anything.
Dude, he was sitting on it this morning when I woke up.
He's like, yeah, I'm a director here. I run the show.
Dude, I have a bunch of stuff. Like I have a mini fridge up in my bedroom. Like I have a fridge on every level of my house. I have a mini fridge in my bedroom, a mini fridge in my basement, and I keep those because like I'll keep drinks in there, so that way I don't have to like go downstairs in the middle of the night. Because I'm like one of those people that like I always have to have a drink, or else I get like real bad dry mouth. Yeah. So I keep drinks stashed on like every level of my house. But on top of the mini fridge, like I have a bunch of stuff that I just didn't have any room to put, like like little action figures and stuff like that. And freaking, I wake up and Nala's freaking swiping them all, throwing them all over the room, and walking all over my mini fridge, jumping to the my bass amp, jumping up onto the director's chair. It's like this cat gets into everything, man. Like he needs to like have like if he doesn't touch everything we own, there's like a problem. Before we went live, he's like trying to climb up my shelves and stuff. The other day, right, I had this sheet tucked up there. The only reason it's down is because I was listing clothing. But he's up on my shelf, and I have a bunch of these pops that are like worth $20 each. He's up there just one by one, boom, 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 like just knocking them down, man. I wanted to like jackknife powerbomb. Oh, speaking of which, here he is right now. You coming to wreck the day, buddy?
So you talking about me?
He said if I had a basement, I would have a bathroom, coffee pot, microwave, and fridge. Yeah, that's what's up.
The only thing I'm missing is a fridge. I got a shower down here.
Yeah, I don't have none of that.
I got a bathroom.
My bathroom's a stationary tub.
It's like our older microwave that we just kind of threw down here. I guess it still works because I redid our kitchen with all new appliances. So I got one that like hangs underneath for the stove. And
all the people want to see you, baby. Come here. Come here, mister. Come on. Look how big he got, guys. He's like massive now.
Yeah, he needs to come eat some Master Splinters over here.
He would too. You burn. Good boy.
You might as well come to my house today.
Dude, he would like straight up kill your Master Splinter. I know.
Well, it is, but I can't.
What's up, Chris? Old school pickers in the house. He said everyone's thumb should be blue. I agree. If your blue is not thumb, what the heck are you doing? I said if your blue is not thumb. If your thumb's not blue, what the heck are you doing with your life?
What's going on, buddy? Oh, I forgot. Someone messaged me about a polo. I told them I'd let them know in 5 minutes the measurements.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been way over 5 minutes.
That's what I hate about clothing is having to like measure stuff and all the questions that people have. It's just, I don't know. It's a pain in my butt.
Thought my kids were gonna come through the floor.
That's the nice thing, dude. You can't even hear them on the live. At least I can't.
They dropped. It was somebody dropped something. It was like right underneath me. It freaked me out for a second.
Zach wants to know when I'm coming back to Rhode Island. I'm not sure, man. Like I would not be opposed to making a trip back down there. Most of the stuff I bought when I was down there helped pay for the Disney trip we took in December. So I'm definitely not opposed to coming back. In fact, the biggest month I had all year last year when I was going through my tax stuff was October. Basically because I came back November. Did I get back on the 9th? I think I got home the November 9th in the evening. And I literally just spent the entire month banging out as many listings as I can, trying to get everything that I bought down there listed. And like my store blew up in October. You know, like I had multiple items that were worth over $100 I picked up down there. And yeah, my store blew up in October. It was the best month I had all year. And it was
Did you ever like see if you like made money or lost money going out that way?
I didn't do the whole spreadsheet, but I made money. It covered my entire expense, like because I kind of knew how much I made more in October than I spent going there.
That's awesome.
And a lot of stuff sold really quick too that I bought there. Like obviously, I still have some of the inventory that I brought back, but everything that I brought from New England is listed, sold, whatever. But what I have left is already listed still.
Trying something different with my eBay store. Instead of running like everything 15%, the newer stuff I'm running just a 5%. Run like a dual sell.
Hey, thanks, Mac. I appreciate that, dude. He said I love this channel. Well, this channel loves you, Mac.
Thanks, Mac.
Go show Mac some love, guys. Sleepless Hustler, aka Reseller King.
We appreciate that, Mac.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude. Or shizzle my nizzle.
For shizzle my nizzle.
It's a little bit of Snoop. Remember when he used to have that Doggy Fizzle televizzle show?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Hizzle Kizzle.
Dude, thank you, Mac. Mac just dropped a $2 super chat. Hope everyone is crushing this week. I appreciate that, dude. This is the hardest working reseller I know. He has like 3 jobs, and he's taking eBay pictures at stoplights, and he grinds so much. Mac, one of these mornings when you're off, dude, hit us up because we want to definitely showcase you on the show. Even Chris says Mac is a working beast. He really is. Much respect. Look, Eric Bischoff said October was his best month too. That's what's up. Yeah, me and Nate have already kind of talked about doing some sourcing trips this year. So hopefully you guys will be a part of coming along on some of that stuff because we'll probably have pre-recorded content And now that I can go live on my phone, we'll probably have live content. Plus, the goal would be to have Nate be able to go live on his phone by April. That's my goal. By the time we have our meetup, I want Nate to be at 1,000 subs.
Yeah, that would be freaking amazing.
Yep. What's up, Hunting with Tripler? Glad you're here, dude.
This way we can do double the lives. We can feature different people instead of everyone over on Anthony's channel. We can have double the fun.
Yeah.
We can even do 2 different sourcing groups, like when we go to the garage sale.
Yeah, that would be awesome, dude.
Who got the best find of the groups?
That'd be real awesome.
And it would be live.
So Chris is saying you can go live on your phone without hitting 1K. Yeah, I think you need to use Streamlabs to do that. I just meant like straight through YouTube. But yeah, there are ways around it, but
Dee said I should make black behind you, cover everything in the back, and then your face and hat would be floating. You all right? I was checking that out, like StreamYard has it now that guests can have run OBS or not OBS green screens, but it has to be either green or blue for it to work. So I got black. So I got to either get a different color or just run it off of another system through OBS or whatever.
Morning, Jennifer. Yeah, that's awesome that they're incorporating that now, the green screen. So I got to figure out how that works because I know my Mac wasn't compatible with the OBS camera or whatever the heck it was to be able to do green screen. Like I've done green screen videos, but as far as getting it to go through for the show, that was where we were eventually heading with it. That's why I got this sheet and Tommy had a sheet like that, and Nate, I'm sure, probably has some kind of a sheet somewhere. So, but yeah, this is like both green and blue. Yeah, over there. Teal, so it should work.
Maybe that's why it wasn't showing up whenever I was showing you before the show, because you're on your Mac.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
You're lagging a little bit there, buddy.
I'm lagging right now.
Yeah, like your audio and your videos like lagging a little bit. It's okay now. I don't know what it was doing before.
Might be because my cat was walking around the back of my computer.
He's like, I wonder what this will do.
Pretty much, like he loves stepping on the keyboard, especially when I'm live. Good morning, Ray. What is up, Sand Dollar?
He says she's not a fan of green screens, but floating face will be funny. Yeah, that was funny when Tommy did it with Dez at one time.
Yeah, it was funny.
That was great. We started the show like it looked like Dez was handing like Dez's head was in his hands like a bowling ball.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So anybody been finding any really good sales lately? Any good deals? I know I found some online the other day, and then I went sourcing on Thursday. I picked up some stuff for Amazon, but as soon as all the rest of my stuff comes in, I'm gonna do a haul of my Funkos I got, what I paid, and show you guys. I don't think all of them won't be until Wednesday, I think. So I got I think I got like 20. There's definitely like 20 some of them for like I think it was like $150. It was cheap, and I really like the big deluxe ones too.
Nice.
Hunting with Tripler, so yeah, that beautiful Saturday garage sale selling. I wish, man. I'm so jealous of anybody going garage selling right now.
I know. Matt's asking, does anybody else's Goodwills do half-off days? Yeah, they do here in Pittsburgh, but it's not very often. Like, for example, Black Friday, everything was half off. But they do the colors of the week. Like, for example, if it's blue, pink, or whatever, give it to you for 50% off. They do that all the time.
Yeah, I think basically like the color, they'll do two colors. Oh no, they do one color. It's like the color that's going to be the dollar on Sunday. That color's half off from Monday to Saturday. It's half off that color. Then Sunday it's dollar, whatever you find. So that's what they do with it. And most of the ones around me. So what I do is usually Mondays when I was hitting up the Goodwills, a lot. I'd go on Mondays, get the cream of the crop of the stuff where I don't mind paying an extra dollar a piece or whatever, and getting like the rural good stuff that would sell for more than $20 or whatever, and really make out instead of hoping and because Sundays I can't get there till at the earliest 12 or 1. So a lot of it would be picked over by the time I got there. So I had to adopt this one versus hoping it would still be there or being the first one there Sunday.
So Mac wants to do some listing tonight, 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. I might join you depending on how I feel because my wife's doing an overnighter tonight. So normally at nighttime I'm not feeling real great though. So that's part of the reason why I don't do very much late night YouTube stuff. The other part is because I'm normally hanging out with her. But since she's working, then I very well may have some time to come down and do some work. Just depends on how much weight I can put on my foot because it killed me to come down here this morning.
Jenny says that her Goodwill, they never do hard goods, only clothes with the half off. That's crazy. Yeah, all of our stuff's half off.
Kelly found some clearance toys at the grocery store. She said, don't pass up sourcing at the grocery store. Absolutely. You know a really good place to source grocery? I'm pretty sure it's a national chain. Aldi's. ALDI apostrophe S. Aldi's.
Check it out.
There's some good deals to be found there.
Yeah, I have one in Bell Vernon that I never go into because I don't shop there for groceries.
Clearance. You might be able to find some good stuff to send to Amazon or even to sell on eBay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they pay really good too. I was gonna get Amber a job there way back in the day. They pay like $12 an hour starting out as a cashier.
And to flip it said, found a new liquidation category that I'm loving. Not sharing, sorry. But Anthony, you should look closer at the bulk boxes. Brand new items on auction. Yeah, I just got an email from them today that I was going to go check out.
Yeah, I was looking at bulk the other day. I think it might have been actually Thursday, and I was looking at stuff because they had some sales like on some cases and some pallets. It just didn't add up for me, unless like as soon as those drop, like the ones that are worth it, they sell, and I don't see them. But I swear, every time I go there, like I'll do all the math, I'll do all the research, and I can't find any that I can make money on. But I'm sure, like like she said, she was able to find one. I'm sure they're out there, but yeah, I can't find it worth the investment of putting it out there and going through all the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the auction lots are after they have dropped below 50%. Oh, so they do auctions on those lots. Okay, well those might be better. Yeah, those might be good. Yeah, because like I'll look at their regular stuff that you click and buy now, and it's not you're spending $150, or you might make $25-50 profit after it's all said and done. I'm like, man, there ain't no money yet right here.
That sucks. Max says he's a 4-year-old computer. It will not go live. That sucks, dude. Yeah, my computer is 6 years old, and it goes live, but I've had so many issues with it lately. Luckily, it's a Mac, so it should be fixable. Yeah. Chris says Aldi's has cheap groceries too. It really does. It doesn't really have like your name brand stuff, but it has stuff that's like exactly the same, just as a different company name. There's a few like name brand things there, but for the most part, it's like non-name brand. But some of like the hard goods stuff you can get there on clearance is name branded.
Yeah, the health food stuff sells really good. It's very expensive, and you can make good money on it. Especially right now, people, a lot of people are trying to do diets and new year, new me type thing. I saw a lot of workout stuff lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you find that stuff for a good price, you could definitely sell it for some good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, my laptop I think I paid $500 for it, but it was I bought it a little more souped up than I need right away. But you can get one nowadays for $300, $400, $500, and it should run for at least 4 or 5, 6 years at least. I bought a Lenovo Idea pad. Mine's a 330S. It has a Core i5 8 Gen, 8 gigs RAM. It has a new hyper-thread technology, which makes it nice.
Stop, Noah.
Makes it nice whenever you're doing like multiple things at once. Like, say if you're encoding a video or have multiple things up, or like we're doing now where we're streaming and surfing and doing other things, it runs pretty smooth.
No bite. Yeah. Kelly's lost 8 pounds so far this year. That is amazing. Congratulations. I'm trying to get on that bandwagon.
Yeah, that's awesome, Kelly. Keep it up. I could never do diets.
I struggle with it too. Like I'm finally like doing okay with the diet, and it's like I've had gout twice in like the 8 days I've been doing it. Sucks.
Well, like with me, it's just like I'm such a I don't have a lot of time, so like eating right and making the right foods and doing that type of stuff, it's hard. And then you're trying to work out or do other things. With the amount of stuff I do, I just don't have the time to really like sit down and do it. I'm always grabbing stuff on the go, like not always like McDonald's and stuff, but just like I'll go in my like we have a little food pantry in our at work. I'll grab like just something to eat real quick, usually like pretzels or something. So I try to eat a little better like that. I get like junk, but they have like free pop machine. Like of course I'm chugging soda.
Yeah.
All the Mountain Dew I can drink until it runs out of the flavoring stuff. So that goes out first. Let's just say that.
So Kelly says her goal is to lose 50. It will be a big help for her with her martial arts too. Heck yeah. You're like Bruce Lee over there, Kelly. I want to see you do a roundhouse kick live on camera. Can you do that for me?
You'll be doing some really good spin kicks.
What you doing, cat?
Like I'm gonna mess up your life, make you good off.
He's like messing with my lighting. Literally climbing up on the lighting. Smacked him in the nose with a wire.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Like, the more weight you carry, the harder it is on the body, and it's harder to get rid of when you get older because your metabolism slows down too. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, the only type of soda I drink is pop, I should say, because I'm from Pittsburgh. The only type of pop I drink is diet.
yeah,
But I've heard that's not great for you either.
Yeah, that sugar's not good. Yeah, Jenny says we're working on small health goals on our Sunday show now, along with business. So it's like business and health, which for any retail reseller, that should be your thing that you want to work on the most is just making sure you're right and your business is right too. So, because what good is it to be successful in your business and you're having health problems?
Yeah.
And who's going to run your business? Who's going to keep you? Who's gonna do all the day-to-day stuff for you? I know my wife would be really struggling to keep even eBay afloat by itself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Saw a dead spider on the floor at Aldi once. That thing came from a fruit box from the rainforest. Gigantic, creepy spider. That's nasty, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, though, man. Like, the stuff they bring in,
Yeah, because it's so hard to monitor that stuff because they're so common down there, and then where it's coming from. So they're getting put on like either bushels or individual crates, and then the crates are getting shipped, and then there's obviously going to be that type of stuff on trucks that's getting transported on, and they just sneak through the little holes because you can't have fresh fruit in like a closed box and not have like air to breathe or whatever because it just would get nasty or whatever. So if you get one of those new treadmills now, D, they probably have YouTube connected to them on the screen.
Yeah, for sure. Eric Bischoff said driving truck sucks for weight loss. I'm sure it does, dude.
Yeah, that would be like near impossible. Because you're cooking in your truck or you're buying stuff on the road, and it's tough. And then you're sitting all day. You know what I mean? Like you're not walking. Even like the most average person in America, you're sitting for say 8 hours a day. See that like with my work, it helps me a lot because I'm walking and I'm running around. Like it's really fast paced for me, so that helps like a lot.
Yeah.
With me being active and like not getting any bigger, that's definitely something I don't want to do. I want to try and stay. I've been this weight since I was basically either a sophomore or junior in high school. So I'm kind of come accustomed to my size. Now I'll jump up in weight, maybe 20 pounds here, 20 pounds less. But I usually stay in a nice, decent range where I kind of feel like my body can handle it. But, as like Dee said earlier, the older it gets, the harder it is. And, I'm carrying a lot of weight because I'm over 300 pounds. So I usually about 315.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I definitely need to drop some because my body needs it just with all the stuff that's wrong with me. So I gotta get under 300 before I can have my hips done, which is like goal number one for me at this point because I need some semblance of a regular life back. Just for the cat, man. What up, Amber? She's giving Nate the business.
Yeah, she's giving me the business.
No, I'm just that he has to babysit for a little while today.
Oh, babysit.
Well, I have it too, so.
I don't know how you're going to do that when I have to be there at 3:15.
Oh.
A kid? I just took kids with me to the dentist.
Yeah, right, but I'll keep the camera.
Of course you will.
Teamwork. I'm sick.
Nate, I don't want to hear it.
I'm sick.
No.
Amber don't play, guys.
I'm looking for the nearest object to hit him with.
Guys, put in the chat what you'd like to see Nate get hit with.
We have vape juice. We have pens. We have scissors.
See, Kelly said just duct tape them to the wall. See?
Yeah. My kids will finagle out of that. Stuff, envelopes.
If you're wondering why I'm doing my arm up like this, I have a cat that's literally right behind my computer.
Amber has to stay.
Yeah, while my kids run amok upstairs.
What you do?
Hit a quote that says, "Hit him with nothing harder than a pillow."
Nah, I gotta be hard. There's a lot of objects down here that I could probably really hurt him with. So
Fishing and Picking says, "Tell her it's baby making time and she'll chill out on you." Nate's like, "Let's get it on."
yeah, he won't give me a baby, so I'm on strike.
I gave her 3. She wants another one. Like,
Yes.
that's crazy.
Just one more.
I don't want a basketball team.
I just want one more,
Like,
and then I'll be happy.
2 more. You could have a basketball team.
I just want one more.
yeah, that'll be like, I want one more.
No, honest,
then-
I want an even number. I want an even number. You know,
Then we'll double the population of Menneson at some point.
I want an even number. I don't like having 3. I want 4. I've always wanted 4.
You should ever make yourself a stick with parent on it and hit it with that.
We're killing each other over headphones that are Raylan's. Camera won't give them to her. And I just got him all kinds of supplies for Thursday for school.
You don't want me to get in my fighting stance. Everyone's seen that on the working hangout the other day.
Are you gonna give me a baby or
What
no?
type of stuff is this?
You gonna give me a baby or no?
You could always go practice, Nate. Practice
No.
makes it perfect.
I forgot.
No. If he's gonna hit, he's not gonna miss. So
Bang, bang.
can I have my arm?
Nope, I don't feel good.
You know the things I do when I don't feel good?
I'm sick.
Oh my god.
Give me a second.
It says enter 4 for baby, 3 for no.
3.
4.
Fishing and Picking put a lot of food.
It's a failure, guys.
Larry says 4.
Larry, I thought we were friends.
See, just one more. Just one more. It's so easy though. You don't even have to do any work.
Easy.
I'll do all the work. Just give me another baby.
Screaming up there.
Melinda says 4. Sandollar says 5. Dang. Ray just basically spoke twins into being.
Don't say those words.
Jenny says Nate's being a baby.
Oh, Nate's always a baby.
I'm a hardworking baby.
Oh,
Chris says I'm trying to help you score, Nate.
All right, we'll take 2 youngest. I'll keep counting.
Steven Scroggins says whole bunch of 3s.
See, Steven, that's why I like you, man. That's why I like you. I like you.
DC Cell says 3.
All right, D. I appreciate that, D. Thank you. It's a topic that gets spoken about too much in this house with her.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
She always does it on live, so she thinks that throwing me on the spot is going to make it better somehow.
Yeah.
Well, then, I would say that the deed would be getting done, and then she wouldn't like with the finish. And then next, it would be like fisticuffs.
Fish and Picking says too sick to watch the kids, but well enough to make babies.
Right. All right. I just want to get out of the diaper stage. That's like the main thing. I told her, I said, maybe later, but not now. I'm just so tired of diapers, and
Yeah, I don't blame you.
my couch is getting stuff spilled on them, and just the whole baby face. Like I want to be able to go like on a nice vacation.
Don't walk on there.
And do some stuff, you know what I mean? And it's hard getting babysitters for us because I don't have anybody really to watch unless I pay someone like you know, like a huge amount of bounty.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, like we never get to really enjoy, you know, our the stuff that we work so hard to get, you know, or time or money or whatever. We don't get to really enjoy it as much.
Yeah. Chris says that the world needs more baby Nates. This freaking cat's knocking stuff off my shelf again.
I guess where's Baby Yodas, there should be Baby Nates with beautiful beards.
Yeah, Brittany says 2 is a lot. I couldn't imagine 3 or 4.
Yeah, like for example, like I already need an SUV as it is, right? If I had another kid, I would definitely need a van or a big SUV. I would need a new house because basically I would have to sleep in my basement because I have a 3-bedroom house. And we had to turn our dining room into a bedroom for us, and the kids have their own bedrooms upstairs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if I had a kid now, by the time he graduates high school, I'd be like 52.
For sure.
53, something like that. It's too old.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to start winding it down. I know that noon, about 23 minutes, D Flippin Particles has a show. So if you are interested in keeping the party rolling, you can certainly head over to her channel and check out her live show that comes up at noon. But as for the Bearded Wonder and I, we are going to say goodbye until, I would say tomorrow, but I don't know if Nate's doing a hangout or if the wife kind of put the kibosh on that.
We're having a hangout.
All right. So we're having a hangout. Nate's going to have a black eye around 2 o'clock.
I'll put the link in the chat real quick before we head out.
Sounds good.
But just make sure to hit a reminder for that case that time may be changing, but it should be for 2.
Okay. Sounds good.
Much love, everyone.
All right, guys. You take it